so I haven't done this in a minute, but I have played a little bit on the TTS, and I'm just going to come back, and I just want to discuss what I've found in regards to new operators and new map. The new map for Hereford is very lovely, and I can see why they would say it's one of their more competitive maps. It's definitely one of their more competitive maps, considering just how large it is overall, and how how it's equal. You see, the spawn peekers can peek. You'll get people that will spawn peek, definitely for sure on that map. But spawn peekers also run the risk of getting killed easily, because there's so many ways to go up and around that map. And there's a lot of vertical gameplay, meaning literally, although they make close-ups and hatches on that map, there's always another hatch to find, or there's another way around. So yeah, map is great. It's very large. It's, I think, 3 or 4 floors total. I think there might be even a basement area, if we count it. That'll be a total of 4 floors. But that, I don't know. I don't think there was actually a basement area. Not for sure. But there was plenty of floors to work with, and there's plenty of rooms, definitely. And it's a lot more. It's a lot more open space, a lot more wide areas, and definitely places where defenders can hide and where attackers can attack from. Now with Maverick, with the 2 new operators, your offensive operator is going to be called Maverick. I really liked playing him. Honestly speaking, I really liked playing him over Clash, mainly because of his kit. His kit is very similar to like a Hibana. And he's also able to carry, I think he carried smokes and a claymore. So you didn't really have too much option gadgets over there. Most people will probably go with smokes for him, unless they really want to run the claymore. But his guns are no joke. Those guns do some real good damage, and they were just ridiculous. Now for TTS there was a bit of a difference in recoil, so I won't talk on recoil specifically, but I'll go over some other stuff. One, the sight alignment management has worked out well, so where you aim is where you're going to hit for the most part. So pixel peeking is going to be another thing, and hit registration is slightly better, from what I could tell on TTS, but they also did some stuff with SMGs and recoil that I'm not going to really discuss too much, because I don't really have the specifics for it. If you want the specifics for that, look up a Rogue 9 or a Matimio or a Macy J, somebody that probably has the specifics. Get Flanked might even have them. I'll recommend that to you guys, those guys to you guys. That's worth saying that. Last but not least, his blowtorches were really well thought out. I really liked them because you had plenty of charges to get through, but you also knew that you had a limit. So it wasn't like you could just limitlessly run around with your blowtorch. You had to make a decision: do I want to make a small hole, or do I want to make a big hole, etc., etc. Now, there's ways of just memeing with it, but that's a whole different topic. Moving along to the now defense operator. I really did not like Clash. Her kit's pretty good, but I honestly didn't really like her. Her kits developed more around the fact that she supports. So she's like Monty, except for the defender side. So she has a ballistic shield, and it can't be broken through. You can run up and hit her though, and it'll definitely do some. You can easily do some work with that, because she doesn't really have much to retaliate with. Now she has much more to retaliate with than Monty and Blitz. Although Blitz is kind of a different thing. Blitz can easily retaliate with his blind flash. Clash does not retaliate with that. Clash has a thing where she can slow the operators down with her taser that has been attached to the shield. It has pretty good range, I think the effective range for it was about 10 meters. So it can hit pretty well. Literally, you could be standing in front of the door and it'll hit you. And it slows you down tremendously. I would not say, and it really, if it's a really good Clash player, from what I could tell, you don't want to turn your back on. Believe me, I made that mistake once and that was a bad idea. I turned around trying to run away from the Clash and she switched to her secondary and killed me really quick from that point. So you can't really, she's kind of forcing you. She has a thing where she can force you into position, but she also does not always have a lot of chances to retaliate. Plus, her weapon's only in burst mode, so that really does limit her options. She has a pistol, which she can use, but everybody will be using that little small SMG that she has. The little, I don't know, V9 or something like that. Something like that. It shoots 9mm round and it's only in burst fire. Not sure for sure if it can do single fire just yet, but it wasn't the best of weapons. And for the most part, her kit is really, really reliant on her teammates. So, one thing for sure, like, she's really different from Monty. You see, Monty, when he has his shield up, he covers the whole fucking doorway. Clash doesn't. Clash has a little bit of margin of about, I want to say, I don't know, I'm holding my hand, but she has a slight margin on each side of her shield that the attackers can shoot through. Now the thing is she can open up that margin by shifting side to side in the doorway and allowing the defenders to get behind her or to shoot through the margin that she's putting out. However, that margin is a two-way street, where the defenders can fire and the attackers can also fire down that way. So it's a 50-50 chance there. You gotta hope that the defender can do it, or the defender may die and leave Clash to defend for herself. And it's really not easy for Clash to defend for herself. She really requires, support from her teammates. So that's definitely going to change the meta for that one, for sure. And last but not least, when I did use her kit's also reliant on the fact that she gets to the right place at the right time. She has to be there up front in front of the enemy. She's really not good sitting in the back. She's not a anchor. She can anchor by just sitting in front of a doorway, but you still have to be reliant on your teammates to cover all the other entryways when you block off one. And it's really not easy to do so, and she's very easily bullied. Like, once you get her into a corner and you corner her, she doesn't really have much to retaliate back with. She might be able to get off maybe one or two people, but beyond that, everybody else will probably collapse right on top of her. So, yeah, with Clash, you gotta be careful how you play with her, and it really does change the concept of team play. Anyways, that's enough talking for right now. Let's get in a couple of casual matches, because that's what you're here for. You're here to go see me lose about 50 times. You're not here for me to chatter away. Although, I mean, some of you guys might actually do want to hear me chatter away with more operators and specifics. I may link the specific details of Clash and Maverick, but right now they're still on TTS and they still do require checks, essentially. Oh, we're on bank and we're almost winning. Never mind. All I can tell you for sure is that this game is definitely getting to the point where it's going to be more competitive and it's getting better and better with each new patch update. I think they're updated from oh, okay, fine. Okay. Wait, what?
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. Biohazard container location unknown. You are clear to engage. The biohazard container has been located.
I literally can't hear from the window. Oh, that was me. Hey, where's the camera here? Oh, they shot it already. Oh, come on. Come up to your left.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Right side. On your right. On your right. Come on.
Hey, Ash, could you look over to the right a little bit? Since you're on this drone. The one in archives.
Secure the container. All friendlies have been eliminated.
Never mind. I've been slowly getting back into using more holographic sites, mainly because I just prefer them. I always like holographic sites.
We need to protect the biohazard container. Secure the room.
and this gets canceled, okay?
Op 4 has found the biohazard container. They will attempt to locate it during the assault.
Oh, come on! Oh my goodness.
Seconds left. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go.
Wow, that for no reason.
A success.
I'll take it. I also forgot to mention this. I forgot. But they've also changed up the UI for when droning and for when going around in the going around in the map. It's much more simpler. So you you still have the same standard UE for when you're running about in person, but on drone, it only shows the compass, and it puts off a lot of the stuff to your left-hand bottom corner. So it'll tell you, okay, you can scan with X or jump with space. And the rest of the time you have your map name, and the map name will consistently change. It's not like it's forgotten, it's there. It'll tell you right off the bat in big letters. Right off the bat in big letters. I don't know why that sounded wrong. Okay. And the UE is overall simpler, so when you drone, you get where you are automatically, and you don't have to worry about like looking off in the corners. You just give a little quick peek down, so it's a lot easier to use and much easier to interpret and see. Last but not least, they've also changed some things, and I think it's probably due to toxicity in chat and issues that stem for people getting banned for what other people say in chat. Now, the user interface for when you tab and get the readout on everybody, and you get to see everybody's points and rewards and system. They've changed it to make it look a little easier, so now you know which ones are points where you're getting your kills, and where your sisters are going and how many deaths you have. It also shows, it also allows you to mute individual teammates, and like we have now, but also to not just mute their voice chat, but to mute their chat, as in they can type something, and I'm gonna mute this sorry son of a gun. Holy crap, he's running 4K. How the fuck is he playing this game? Alright, whatever. Moving along. So now you can also not just mute chat, but you can also mute voice chat and I just got that backwards. You can not only just mute voice chat, you can also mute their chat, and you can also go mute the enemy's chat. So you can essentially mute all chat if needed. Which I find very helpful because I don't really need an enemy egging me on or pissing me off. Because right now, yeah, you see they've changed this. So yes, you still see connection. Yes, you'll have score. But what they have done is they've added an icon to these things. Last but not least too, they've also changed the icons. So Jackal's icon doesn't. What happens is the icons no longer have like the big border on them, but rather they're more simplified. You can see it as an icon in itself.
Good work. The biohazard container has been located.
So what happened is you'll see the icon where it shows. On mine right here, it shows the icon and has an outline, a little box on it. Okay, the icon has changed. It's no longer like that. You just see the jacket. That's about it. So yeah, things have really changed. That, they've changed Ella's icon. I see other people's icons. What the hell? Nobody's reacting. What the hell? Oh, that's why. Ash, could you open that up, please?
One on. Smoke out. Down to one.
He's right there in pool table.
Top 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
I need to get better on my calls. But yeah, I like how they changed that. That's really, really helpful for when I'm streaming and recording videos. I think they'll help a lot of content creators too. It gives them the option to change things up and mute people when they don't need them for content. Which I like. And you know what? I haven't ran Valkyrie in forever. Let's try her. I haven't ran Valkyrie in almost... Wait, what is it? No, it's reflex. Ah. Okay, I just barely changed it in time.
Barricade the room. We need to protect the biohazard container. Drones locate the biohazard.
Camera in position.
I'm gonna do something stupid. What? Holy shit. There's somebody in the kitchen. Right out there, guys. On ping, it's up. There's 2 of them on ping. 3. Zofia just ran into... The 2 are still on cameras. One's on camera. One's on camera, Thea just ran in. Thea's down.
Op 4 is securing. Pod. Take out the hostiles. 1 Op 4 remaining. Friendly, last operator standing.
They're not in bathroom. I'll take it.
Successful.
I really need to pick up my game. Alright, so this time I'll definitely take, I'm still taking holographic. Still gonna jackal, but yeah, what I was gonna say is a lot of the icons have changed. Like, Ella's now looks like a stick with a skull on it. In reference to the fact that she tosses an ice cream shapes or ice cream cone shapes Griswold mine. And it doesn't show a lot of the operator stuff has changed. I'll just give you that one for sure. So that much I'll just give you. If you want to know more, I'll link
Find the biohazard container
the
location.
patch updates. I don't know about the icon stuff, but I will be trying to link. I'm just putting some links you guys can check out for yourselves. Especially over Class and Maverick. New maps and the new features that are coming up pretty soon, the next patch. Okay. I gotta be downstairs now.
5 seconds to insertion. Location of biohazard container unknown. Clear to engage.
Do you guys even know where you're going? It's downstairs. You guys are lost. Come on. Take a left. Actually, let me get on your drone. Yeah, there we go. Downstairs. There you go. You found the stupid shit site. Take a left. Check left. Check it on the left, Ash.
4 last
Alright, you're good.
operators.
Move up. Take a left.
Hostile activity. Resume securing the container.
Back corner. Left.
Biohazard container located. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Fuck you, Echo. You see, I give that kind of shit call out because I'm in Newbland and that's all people really can understand. They know left and right, but they don't look at compasses. Anyways, I'm going to cut my video short here. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. I will definitely be trying to provide some links in regards to the new patch, as I said before. You guys can find them down in the description. Now, come on by my YouTube channel, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much, and have a good night, guys.